happy with this sleek and modern looking desk. It's a nice height for typing or writing. You can lean your arms on the desk if you like, and it works well with the screen set on the left, right, or placed diagonally right in the middle. It's a pretty generous size, but it doesn't really get in the way because it's so clean and spare. We have 2 PCs, a printer, and other materials set up on ours, and there's still lots of room. It'd look great in any office or in homes with a modern or contemporary design. I like the rich textured surface on it. We found that the functional design helps us reduce clutter too. In addition to its great looks, it's rock solid and it's easy to move around and use however you want. Let me walk you through how easy it is to assemble it and to help you visualize the steps in the booklet and get an idea about how simple it is to put it together. As you can see, the box was delivered like this. It was pretty heavy, but not a problem. When we first opened it, we found that it was very well packed and everything was in proper condition. They included a simple and easy to follow instructional booklet with visual step-by-step diagrams. The various nuts and bolts and tools are packed up separately. This is all the parts laid out. We removed them from their plastic bags so you can see them clearly. There are numbered stickers on each bag though, so it'd be easy to leave them in the bag and just be able to keep track of each thing. There are 3 types of bolts, long, medium, and short, and one kind of an acorn style nut. Most of the bolts screwed into the frame itself and don't even need a nut on it. The first step that you do is screw in the feet on several vertical pieces as shown here. Next, we attach that cross piece to these vertical sections, including one of the pre-assembled square sections. Then we attach 2 horizontal pieces across the top. The first connects the top of the square section on the left to the vertical post on the right. Then we did the same thing for this longer side of the desk. You're using the longer bolts for this part, just screwing them through the frame into that lower horizontal piece. All the pieces are really easy to attach. Here's an example of the shorter bolts with the nuts. You can see that the acorn nuts have a cover so that there's no scratching later on. Here we're attaching a vertical post to that horizontal one. There's a plate on the horizontal one. Again, it's all really easy to assemble. On the opposite end of several of the horizontal cross pieces, there are these matching interlocking sections. You just tap them down into place. I use the handle of a hammer to do that here. The interlocking pieces fit together easily and are very strong supports. You can also tap them in firmly however you like. You don't really need to worry about scratches because they are covered up by the wooden desktop. So here I put those 2 completed sections together along with that last interlocking bar. Here's a close-up of screwing in one of the bolts connecting the 2 pieces. Again, it's really straightforward and you can use the Phillips screwdriver that they include with it. Here's the cross section. So now the 2 constructed pieces of the desk are completely connected, as you can see. There are thin supports to add rigidity and a little style, I think. I attached the 2 cross sections with that tiny bolt and the acorn nut in the middle, and then I attached them in the 4 holes in the frame. I suggest with all of these that you attach them loosely at first to make sure everything's fitting together well, and then go back and tighten them all up. Here are the same 2 supports on the longer side of the desk. This is a close-up of how those fit together to the frame. So now we have the cross sections and the basic framework of the desk complete. Here's another angle so you can see how it all fits together. Pretty simple. Next, we place the 2 tabletops on top of the desk. You'll want to screw in these shorter bolts most of the way all around, then make sure that the 2 tabletops fit together smoothly. There's a little bit of wiggle room there. Once you're all set, go back and tighten up around the 2 sections. Here's where the 2 diagonal bars go. Again, attach them loosely, make sure everything is aligned, and then tighten all the way. And that's it. Altogether, the assembly process is straightforward and simple to do. This desk only takes 1 person to complete it by themselves. They even give you an extra nut and bolt for each type just in case. Here's some photos of the completed desk. As you can see, it looks very nice and it can be situated in a corner or away from the walls, however you like. It's quite modern with a wood textured finish that's really comfortable to the touch. It looks great. reduces clutter, and it's a great deal too.